Elon Musk chose to go public with Tesla 10 years ago. In an initial public offering, or IPO, he sold 13,300,000 shares for $17 each. The stock is now worth more than $370 per share. The rest, as they say, is history. But the Palo Alto company that makes electric cars has had a bumpy and sometimes tense ride. Tesla's stock has done very well on the market, and some of the best investment firms, like ARK Invest, have made a lot of money by hanging on to the company's shares. Today's film looks at Cathie Wood's ARK Invest CEO's claim that a share of Tesla will reach $3,000. Can Tesla make it to $3,000? Why do you think Tesla will be successful in 2022? Let's check it out. Tesla's shares dropped from $74.66 to $1,031.56 as investors reacted to news that Tesla had removed references to a 2022 production date for the Cybertruck from its website in December. This change was noticed by industry magazines as early as last week, but it didn't reach a wider audience until Thursday. Reuters reported early Thursday evening, citing a single unidentified source, that Tesla now plans to start manufacturing by the end of the first quarter of 2023. Daniel Ives, an analyst at Wedbush Securities who follows Tesla, says that the drop in Tesla shares is just a knee-jerk response. Experts are hopeful that Cybertruck will be made in 2023 because they think that Tesla's Gigafactory Texas facility in Austin, which is expected to be where Cybertruck will be made in the future, will start making other models of vehicles in the next week. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, said in November that he would update the company's product plan. Some people think that he will talk about the Cybertruck on the company's earnings call on January 26th. Tesla has never been very good at meeting goals, so it's not too surprising that the Cybertruck, the company's ambitious pickup, is a little late. The company's website no longer says that production will start in 2022, and Reuters now says that output won't start until the first quarter of 2023. The Cybertruck was first shown off in 2019, and Tesla says it will be ready to sell by the end of 2021. Then, in August of that year, it was decided to put off finishing production until 2022. Even though the company's stock has been going down recently, this date seems to have been pushed back as well. Cathie Wood, CEO of ARK Invest and a Tesla bull, is sure that her firm's goal of $3,000 for Tesla stock over the next 5 years will come true. Once the price fell in response to the news, the momentum players had to leave. For us, we've been making money on the way up and getting a lot of criticism for it, and this is just a small bump, Wood said. Last week, Tesla stock went down about 14%. This was partly because Elon Musk sold some of his shares. As Elon Musk begins to sell more Tesla stock, the stock price may go down even more this week. As of November 12, Musk had sold about 30% of his share. Musk said that the reason he sells his shares at a low price is to get Twitter closer to the highest tax rate. Wood thinks it's a good idea for Musk to sell shares. He is said to have said, "I was the first one in, and I'll be the last one out." Even so, because he has stock options, he has to pay a huge amount of taxes. He probably didn't want to use his shares as collateral for more debt, so yes, I think that makes sense. As a shareholder, I don't want him to feel like he has to do anything. Wood said of Musk, "I want him to feel safe and be in good enough shape to do the job." Wood said in September that $3,000 is her starting point for Tesla. Our estimate that Tesla will do well has gone up. Their share of the market is the main reason for this. From the end of 2017 until now, it has gone up a lot instead of going down. Wood said that Tesla's share price was about $733 at the time and would have to go up more than 300% to reach his price goal of $3,000 per share. Some people may have thought it was unlikely that Tesla would be worth $3 trillion. On the other hand, Tesla was worth more than $1 trillion after Hertz bought 100,000 Model 3 cars for its rental fleet in October. Since then, the price of Tesla's stock has gone up a lot, and it was almost back to where it was before the stock split when Elon Musk said he would sell some of his shares. The next important thing to talk about is Tesla's earnings report, which will be coming out soon. We went over a thorough breakdown of what to expect from the earnings of Tesla stock. So we need to keep an eye on some important numbers, especially the delivery numbers, which are very important. The number of vehicles delivered by Tesla is expected to be 276,900. Of these, 261,400 are Model 3 and Model Y cars, and 15,500 are Model S and Model X cars. But many experts and people think that this number could be higher. The second big thing we'll talk about in 2022 is what Elon Musk said about cars becoming fully self-driving next year. So 2022 will be a big year for Tesla stock in general. Early because, as you can see from the bull case, ARK Invest's price goals are mostly based on Tesla's robotaxi. Analysts think that if Tesla can figure out how to make cars fully self-driving, they could make at least $9 trillion from it. So, ARK Invest is interested in many things. When they set these price goals, they take into account how fast Tesla's production is growing and how other technologies are getting better. Mostly, the fully self-driving robotaxis will change everything, not just for Tesla, but for the whole world. So that will be a big deal. And Elon Musk has said that fully self-driving cars will be possible in the near future. Both Tesla and its stock are likely to grow a lot this year. The last time Tesla's stock went up a lot, it was because Hertz said it would buy about 100,000 Tesla Model 3 cars. The market value of Tesla went over $1 trillion for the first time last week, when Hertz announced plans to buy 100,000 Teslas to add to its fleet of battery electric cars by the end of 2022. In the meantime, Mark Fields, the CEO of Hertz, said that the rental company talked to Tesla about buying cars a few months ago. He said it was a great link and part of Hertz's plan to be the best rental company for handling large numbers of electric cars. During that time, Hertz said that Tesla had already started sending out the first few thousand cars, but Tesla and Musk said something different. So, what would cause Tesla's share price to go up this year and maybe be worth $3,000 per share, according to Cathie Wood's ARK? Invest says that they are Tesla's gross margins, how well it uses its cash, and how well it can drive itself. So, what does gross margin mean? Gross sales, cost of goods sold minus profit margin, or COGS. In other words, it is the amount of money a business has left over after taking out the costs of making the things and services it sells. The bigger a company's gross margin, the more money it saves, which it can use to pay for other costs or pay off debt. Tesla's gross margins have been slowly going up, and its automotive business now makes up about 21% of its total revenue. Both the low cost of the Shanghai plant and the higher price of the Model Y, even though it costs the same to make as the Model 3, have helped Tesla's gross profit grow quickly. Next, we look at how well cash is used. Capital efficiency, also called capital market efficiency, is how well the price of an asset matches current market information. It is very similar to gross profits. If Tesla spends $1 billion to build a plant, that amount is written down over time on a balance sheet. Due to depreciation costs, Tesla's earnings would go down by a certain amount every quarter. Lastly, the ability to be independent. ARK says that there is a 70% chance that Tesla won't be able to make a completely self-driving car and a 30% chance that they will. They think that Tesla will start charging $2.50 per mile and then go down to $1 per mile within this 30% range. Musk said that Tesla cars would be fully self-driving by 2020, but here we are in 2022. Even though Tesla's self-driving has made a lot of progress, it is still not fully self-driving, and no one knows when it will be. This autonomous capability is the power of a system to reach its goals without being controlled from outside. If Tesla can do well on all three of these key factors, the $3,000 mark could be reached. Elon Musk is done selling his shares, so now is a great time to buy Tesla and bet that it will go up when the second month of 2022 comes around. What do you think about the year 2022 and what it could mean for Tesla? Leave a comment.